Hello everyone, I am Shonali Munda, Assistant Professor in Geography. Today we are going to know about wetland conservation and management. So, at first we have to know what is a wetland. Wetland are the areas of land that remain waterlogged for a substantial period of the year. In general, wetlands include swamps, marshes, bogs, similar areas. Wetlands are those areas inundated or saturated by surface or groundwater at a frequency and duration sufficient to support and, under normal circumstances, do support a prevalence of vegetation typically adapted for life in saturated soil conditions. So, here some definition of wetlands. The most accepted definition of wetland is wetland transitional land between terrestrial aquatic ecosystem where the water table is usually at or near the surface or the land is covered by shallow water. So, here is the next definition according to Ramsar Convention. Here, wetland as areas of marsh, fen, peatland or water, whether natural or artificial, permanent or temporary, with water that is static or flowing, fresh, brackish or salt, including areas of marine water, the depth of which at low tide does not exceed 6 meters. So, we are now very much clear about the definition of a wetland. Here, there are types of wetland. There are many types of wetland and they are categorized into mainly three. So, one is freshwater wetlands, saltwater wetlands, man-made wetlands. Under the freshwater wetlands, there is riverine. The riverine may be perennial or temporary. There is lacustrine freshwater wetland and they also permanent and seasonal. There is polstrine freshwater wetland. There are two categories, this emergent and forested. And the next category is saltwater wetland. Under this category, there are marine wetland. The marine wetland, there are two types, there is subtidal and intertidal. Then estuarine wetland, it also two types, subtidal, intertidal. Then lagunar and the last one is salt lake. And there is another type of wetland that is man-made wetland. So this type of wetland are made by man. So there are some example of man-made wetland. There is pond, reservoir, mining pool, hydro dam. Next, here is some picture of terrestrial wetland which are saturated by surface water or groundwater. Here is tropical peat bog wetland. Here is temperate coastal salt marsh. Here is subtropical mangrove swamp. There is boreal fen. So we are very much know about what is the definition of wetland, what are the types of wetland. So next part we are going to know about the importance of wetland.